Hey everybody, welcome back for round two of our $100 starter deck tournament. Um, Also, you might have seen my rank has changed a lot in the last couple days, sadly. Definitely been really interesting to see where the meta is at. I'm hoping to get some videos up for y'all soon. But yes, today we're going to be playing against Monman, who I think consistently has been top five, top two for I don't know how long. I mean, everyone we're playing against are really top tier, but I'm actually really excited to play against him because I don't think I played him a couple times on the ladder early on, um, but it's been quite a while. So let's talk about where we're gonna go in terms of the starter deck. Now, we did get the results for other players the other day, and Vraska was a deck, the starter deck that came up a lot. I do think it's really powerful. Um, it's got some of the best point removal, right? 2 Flagrant Foul, 2 Turn to Stone. And Overrun, I think, is just a really powerful card to close out games. And it's got card advantage with Vraska's Throne. The only thing is there's some real duds. Like, Decaying Ghoul, okay, yes, you can sacrifice it to Vraska's Throne, but it's not getting upgraded like you're playing Liliana. Merchant's obviously good. Colonial Tusker's still a good stat stick. Grub is good. You've got the Grotesque, the Soul of the Woods. But like stuff like Spike Baloth, P-Foul, I guess Death Speaker Naga's like okay. I, I I'm not sold that this is the best kind of mid-range option to maybe play. I really feel like Kiora is a really good one to start out with. Maybe see what Monman wants to play. I just think the combination of Grudge Match, even Frostlinks can really help. Shell Game, Drag Under, and then you're just accruing mana, right? And you're getting these Leviathans. And I was thinking about it like, okay, if they pick Vraska, you know, is that going to be a good matchup for the starter decks? And although Vraska has a lot of point removal, you get 2 Leviathans that just have a debut trigger, right? It's either buffing your whole team, right? Or it's you're bouncing 2 of their creatures, or you play the one that has reach, sneak, and ward, and you're going to hit them for 10. So I think we're going to start off with Kiora, but I do think that when we win, I think Nissa or Vraska is a good option, and I might choose Vraska. So we'll see. And also, I think it's got good game into aggro too. But I do think the Vraska starter deck does as well. So I think we should be good to go here. Oh, I gotta pick the right deck though. Jeez. Yeah, maybe not play my Nissa standard deck. Okay, start a Kiora. Let's get it going. Alright, I think we should be good. I sent the code over to Monman. Okay, here we are, Monman with the Teferi. Okay, I have not. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I really looked too closely at the Teferi list, but I could see being good. Right, it's got inherent card advantage, all that good stuff. I'm gonna throw back the Drag Under. I like Grudge Match and Tusker, obviously. Okay, Stardust Moth. I think this is probably the biggest dud in the deck, but who knows? Maybe it'll be okay. What is up, man? Always a pleasure. I think right now he's sitting at number 2. Just really, really excellent player. I'll be honest, I've been really struggling on the ladder recently. I feel like I try to pick an aggro deck to respond to some of the slower decks, but then I'll play against other aggro decks that are better against it. I'm definitely finding it as the meta has like kind of evolved and like I think a lot more players are playing as the season is closing out. There's just oh, they did have their story. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I guess we'll toss that Soul Lord. So I mean, they've still got the absorbs. I don't know about the other counters in the deck. So that's what we're going to be playing around and trying to bait out at some point to make sure our Leviathans connect. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Well, I think I just want to kind of tempo get on the board here, and then I can maybe Grudge Match, or potentially double Grudge Match next turn, or Stardust Moth and Grudge Match. But either way, think this is fine. It's funny, I actually think Lynx is really, really good as a starter card in a deck that, you know, can make pretty good use of, like, tempo. And, like, the longer the game goes, right, like, the higher chance you should have to win. Now they might start prepping traps here. So I think we'll probably start off with Grudge Match first and see how that... interesting. So I could Grudge Match here, or I could Grudge Match here, or potentially both. That honestly seems really hard for them to deal with. I think let's start here. Okay. They had an armor. That's... Oh, and opening salvo. Okay. Yeah, alright. I guess it's good we got that out now. Alright, so they don't really have any valid blocks here, so I think I'd rather just keep developing the board. Just attack with both. Play our Stardust Moth, which kind of does stuff the Welcome turn a little bit, which isn't bad. They have quite a few cards to play with, so it's going to be interesting. But if they play some like other big flyer or something like that, it'd be a good turn to drag under and maybe Grudge Match again. Okay, yeah. Pit Fighter, yeah. Take 4. I'll block here, I think. Pretty reasonable. Take the 2 though. Alpha Chargers is not bad for these flyers. We could go Kodo, but we can Kodo and Alpha Charger next turn. Let's start with... Yeah, I think we'll start with Dragging Under. Also, it's good to get that spell out when, you know, kind of their defenses are down. And then either have these fight or these fight. Yeah, I think get this up to 4 power. It's not bad. Attack with both. Makes sense. They don't have a good block on either. They're just going to try and develop this turn. So we've got, at the very least, double play next turn. So we'll probably start trading off our creatures. And we'll see what we draw. So we played both Grudge Matches and... Oh, that's a rough one. That one I don't love. So if attack all, they just get free block here, but then we can redevelop. That's tough though. I think I'd rather block here. But we can continue to develop though, that's the thing. Yeah, this makes sense. It's a little bit aggressive, but I think I just want to try and keep up the pressure here. Yeah, I think I'll just take this 4 for now. We'll probably cash in the Stardust Moth for 4 life at some point. I guess my other play there was to just attack with Lynx to get the armor off. That probably would have been a better play. Okay, well. Okay, Soul the Wood is decent. I don't really want to attack into a trap here that they get discounted off of Acolyte. And they've also got the turtle too. Yeah, but also like maybe drawing out traps as we're getting closer. I think we can wait a turn. I think that's... Oh, absorb. Okay, that's good that we got that. Okay. That's likely the only trap, right? Yeah. Should have attacked first and held the Tusker. I just realized that's probably the only trap they'd have prepped, and even if they have Disorient, like, it's not that bad if we walk into it. Okay, that's fine. And I probably am going to hold my creatures on the board as long as possible, just to give us, like, you know, outs to getting certain Leviathans. Yeah, that's okay. I think I'm okay to take 4 again here. I don't love it, but... we'll cash in our Stardust Moth when we have to. So I wonder what the sort of breakdown in their deck, if they have how many traps versus creatures. Oh, we still got Shell Game in the deck. Okay. That's good for them. Wonder what they want to lock down. Maybe the Kodo? Yeah, that kind of makes sense, because they can just block my Kodo. Which I'm going to make them do. I'll trade it off, because we've got another one. And if this gets countered, it sucks, but that means, like, our Leviathan's clear next turn. Okay. Dance with the Devils. Oh, no. That's actually one of the best traps they could have gotten off the staff. Jeez, that is tough. I really can't afford to block these because they're just going to draw extra cards and it's going to accelerate pretty quickly. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh boy. Yeah, I think I'm going to take 8. I don't love it. I'll be honest. If they're creatures, they can start replacing these too. Jeez, that's such a good trap to have. Oh man. There's the Pit Fighter. Okay. Yep. Oh, we got one Absorb out of the way. Just kind of hoping that we can resolve our Leviathan this turn. Tiny's a good one. Tiny's a real good one. I'm just going to go for it and replace my fish here. Yep, they don't have it. Okay. And I don't love that they get to do this again, but I think resetting... So we bounce this, we bounce Turtle. Okay, they do have the Disorient. That's unfortunate. Yeah, so they can block here to save some life, or they could just take 3. But okay. This is a sketchy one. I really think this is gonna mean that I can't win this game, unfortunately. Yeah, I would attack. Staff first. Yeah, staff is really, really good. That is kind of a game breaking card for the starter decks because it just gives you access to you know, potentially a lot of other cards that you wouldn't be able to play. And the devil card is, I think, just the best trap to get. Okay. We may have to start blocking these now and just hope that we can get there. I think if they attack with both, I will block one. Blocking two is going to be a little rough. Yeah, I don't love it. They're going to play rocks as a follow-up, right? Lock this down. Yeah, I don't love this. Question is, do I block here? I'm taking two anyway. I guess I can take two because I can Frost Lynx this next turn. So they play rocks, they lock this down. And then I play Sphinx. And I can replace this. Lock their rocks down. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything. So I guess they're debating between traps or playing rocks. It's pretty rough for me. Okay, they're gonna go turtle. Turtle overturn. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay, shell game definitely helps. So this is the least concerning creature at the moment. There's no way for Mayako to attack profitably. I actually just need to trade this off. Alright, let's do this, see what happens. Yeah. I don't love that attack, but there's... I actually just want to make use of the creature. Such a close game. Okay. Yeah, that's probably the best block. They could take 7, or they could block with turtle. Okay. Alright. So I think I get to hold on to shell game here, which I think is really good for us. Oh, that's the absorb. Damn. Okay. So the question is, do I shell game this or turtle? I think at this point I have to shell game this. They have rocks coming down. It's going to stun me. Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty rough. So rocks is going to stun this, or it could stun one of these. I think stun this, attack all. We block here, we block here. But we're then we're dead to any devil, so. But I don't think we have a way out of this. And I don't think we're getting to turn 15. Yeah. Alright, I think this is going to be our first loss of the tournament, unfortunately. Yeah, this makes sense. I could block here, save all life. I don't think I can afford to do that. I guess I'll block here first. Okay. Well, dang. Yeah, Silver Shrine is not going to quite do it. GG, Monman. Well played. I mean, we resolved our Leviathan, but the card advantage is a lot higher for Teferi. I mean, they definitely got one of the better traps that you can get, the Daredevils, because it's kind of just inevitable that you'll win with Teferi, because you're able to draw cards with your passive, and you're just putting Devils in your deck to replay them. So unless we had a really high life total, it was going to be tough. Alright, we'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. Alright, so we've got the option. I think Vraska is a really good option. I think she can grind the game pretty well. And there's also Nissa, who we did see in the other video that I thought was pretty good too. And there's also Vivian. Because Vivian, although she plays some kind of not so great creatures, you get a ton of card advantage, right, with your upgrade. You've got the grudge matches. You've got the bow, which I think over the game is relatively powerful. You also have ejected, which is kind of nice too. And then overrun as well with this kind of package is pretty strong. So I think it's close. Part of me really wants to play Vivian. And then part of me is like, Vraska's probably stronger. I do think that it's close. Do I want to play Vraska? Because I think I'd like to try a different Planeswalker than Nissa. I think Vraska's got to be good. Yeah, let's try it. And I think Monman should be ready. If not, we'll take a quick break. All right. Kiora, let's see the matchup. I do think Kiora is quite strong. Teferi was an interesting one to start with. Kind of like that they did that. So we'll see if we can do it. I'm excited for this. All right, Monman. Okay, I like our 2-3. That's pretty nice. I don't know how much I love PFAL here, but we have 2-3-4-5. It's not bad. Yeah, I'm down to keep this. They're on the play, which is nice. So at least they don't have the extra mana gem to get them there a turn faster. Alright, friend. Let's see what you got. We are in no hurry, necessarily. I could go 2-drop, 2-drop, but I'd kind of rather have the mana gem for a turn where it's really helpful for us to ramp. Question is, like, do I want to sack Grub? I don't think so. Yeah, I kind of like Forest Patrol here. It's obviously not the best card in this deck, but so we can block here, lowering the toughness. We'll sacrifice this one to Grotesque, and then also Grub can attack through that way. So that's fine. I'll block with one. Tide Shaper, yep, that's a good one. Yep, just most efficient play is just play our big boy, pass the turn. And then I'm probably just going to go double Grub next turn. Could go Death Speaker Naga. Okay, there's the Moth. Yep. They were thinking about something there. Interesting. Alright. Just attack, see what happens. Yeah. Yep, that makes sense. Just use the fish for a block. And do I want to go wide? I think I do prefer to do this. So then I can also attack, see what happens, and then maybe Dark Gladiator. Got Turn to Stone, which is awesome. For, you know, it'll have to come after they play Kodo, but definitely a good way of dealing with that card. Okay, that I'm pretty happy about. Yeah, they're trying to like pressure us a little bit. It's kind of the only reason I feel like you make that play. Archer, sure. Overrun's a good one. Huh. I mean, I'm kind of down to turn to stone this. But also, to attack with Grub, we're definitely going to lose it. The question is, do I care that much? And I don't think so, because lowering the toughness or trading for something is fine. I'll just see what they do here. Okay. Could just take the trade here or here. It's probably what I would do. Or they could just take 3. Yeah. Always an option to just take the damage. Okay, I mean, the most mana-efficient play is Dark Gladiator. So, we could do that. It's probably just best thing to be doing. Just going to throw the -1 here. Make the Centaur a little bit less relevant. Well, on our way to overrun, but we're going to just probably develop until we can make it as kind of game-ending as possible. Yep, it's fine. I could have shrank the Moth too, but I'd rather just kind of set up our way of getting through than stop there like 1 flyer. Sure. Crush match. Oh, that's pretty good. Yep. Definitely a good use of that. Archer. Okay. Alright, well, they have played out what they've played out. You're saying GG? You think I'm going to win because I have more cards? I might. That's true. Okay. I think I kind of want to start by... The question is, would I rather trade this off? I don't think so. I think I should probably start by throning this. And drawing Throne was, like, incredible. Ooh, alright. I like that. I like me a 2-for-1. Draw a card plus an additional card for each other scab in your graveyard. Yeah. Yeah, alright. Let's attack first. And I think we're gonna go double 4-drop here. Use some of our mana gems. Just to really keep up the pressure. Solid block. Alright, let's play Scab. And let's play the Naga. So we're going to pressure them as much before the Leviathan comes down. Okay. Another crab's a little bit annoying. Okay. Yeah, we don't have a really great attack with the Gladiator. And I think I would rather keep it around for overrun. So we can attack with both. I mean, that's a pretty clear block, and then they can just block this to delay. I think this is fine. And then we'll maybe follow up with another Dark Gladiator. Good block. Get some zombies. Took the 4. Okay. Yep. Play another Gladiator here. I'm going to shrink this so they have an even worse block against this. I think we just go wide here. Potentially go for overrun this turn. Probably the way. Mega Piranha is a good one, yeah. Geez, we can't actually trade with it, can we? Overrun still, I think, is pretty insane. They do have pretty high toughness, though. So they get to block this, and then they get to block this. And then they're going to take the rest. And then we can redevelop. I feel like that's okay. This is the immediate block you make. Then after that, it's just how much damage you want to take. I mean, you probably block this, or with like the highest. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. But now if either of these zombies live, we can block this, which is nice. They're going to take 12. Okay. They got tiny, we're taking 10, which is pretty rough. But, okay, Lorthos, yeah. Don't hit Piranha? No! Okay, well, I'll trade here. That's, wow, it's a good target. Alright. Yeah, definitely blocking here. Take 5. Block here, see what we hit. Could try and save some life here. But I think we're going to be able to save more life. So, okay. All right, so we could sack our ghoul first and see what we hit. I think that's a reasonable play. Huh, okay. Yeah, that's probably a pretty good one. Okay. Yep, Komodo and Lynx. Ooh, that is definitely a bit scary. Okay, so yeah, just depend. Like if they draw Frost Lynx, I think we might be dead if we play Gristlebrand. But if we play P-Foul, Flagrant Foul, well, we can Flagrant Foul here. That's probably correct. Right, and then we've got 2 flying attackers. Yeah, I think that's slightly better. Yeah. I'll draw my card first. I kind of like blocking here. Take the 2. Another archer. No way. Alright, comes down to this. Gristlebrand was a pretty good one to hit off of our throne. Whew. My goodness. Jeez, what a game. Whew. Well, I don't know if that was the cleanest game I've ever played, I'll be honest, but oh my god there. Oh goodness. Well, I'm really happy. I mean, obviously I'm happy that we won, but I'm happy to go to game 3 because it means that we get to play another new Planeswalker. I feel like Monman has 2 really good options in Vraska and potentially Nissa. So obviously I can't pick Vraska again, so in my mind, I think it's between Vivian and Nissa. I think Nissa's going to have the best late game. Because of Scions. Got the grudge matches too, which are pretty good. Can maybe get Spike our 1 giant growth. So if we go Vivian, I mean, she's going to be cool. We've got the inevitability with Overrun. She's got the grudge matches. But in terms of card advantage, we're going to be a bit weaker. I mean, Ejected is nice as an extra piece of removal. There are less blank cards, I will say. You can make use of your mana really, really well with this deck. You know what? I'm going to play some Vivian. I don't know that it's going to be a good matchup in Nebraska, but I think it's a solid choice. So we'll be back shortly. Okay, we are back for round 3, for match 3 of our tournament in round 2. Ooh, okay, so Liliana. All right. It's going to be a bit of a grind. I don't know that we have the best answers to this deck. All right, I like the Tusker. I think Centaur is a nice blocker. The I'm actually going to throw back the giant girl. Okay, cool. So we've got our turn 1, 2, potentially 3, 4, 5. Not bad. Alright, man. Good luck, good luck. See how this game goes. Alright, grudge match is nice. That helps us. Ooh, armor. Solid upgrade. Automaton. I just love seeing these cards like this. Okay. So next turn... Yeah, I'm not going to burn our mana gem here. Next turn we can just do this and then Tusker again. Not too bad. Okay. Let's see what our upgrade is first. Negasaurus. Alright. Jeez. They'll probably cash in for the free card. That's fine. Yep. Makes sense. Let's play our Tusker with flying. I mean, love having my Tuskers, my beefy boys, early on. It's a good time. I imagine Liliana has Flagrant Fouls in the deck. To be honest, I didn't really look at it because I feel like of the kind of mid-rangey decks, it's like not that strong, but okay. I mean, this is a really good blocker for this, so that's really nice. I don't want to trade this, so I think we'll just get in. Well, let's see what our upgrade is. Don't love having this Sylvan Shrine. Oh, interesting. Haste. Oh, attacking with Archer isn't bad. Yeah, I'm kind of down for that. They can block here if they want. Okay, so they probably have a removal spell for one of these, would be my guess. Because there I'm kind of thinking, okay, I'm going to have to kind of trade off stuff for this anyway. I might as well save 3 life and trade here. But maybe they have another plan. Because I'm going to have to interact with this at some point. Solid. Alright, well, I think it's just going to be Briarhorn on our evasive threat and just try and get in there. Question is, do I want to block this now? I think I can afford to take 4. My fear with blocking here actually is just like they're going to double trade this off and then zombify it. And it's just, if I can delay that a bit, I think that's better. So, although we're putting kind of all our eggs in this basket, it's at least continuing to apply pressure. And we've got plenty to do. We've also got the arc bow to maybe further. Like if we hit the upgrade +3/+0, it's game. Unless they have a way to kind of interact here. Yeah, there's the flavor problem. Yeah, there's not too much we can do about that. Here we do have to kind of start trading resources, I think. So I guess I would rather... Yeah, block here. Block with kind of our least relevant creature. Okay. A lot of options here. Kind of down to maybe see what we hit with Animal Arrow and then play Troll. Don't really have any good grudge match targets. Okay, I like Briarhorn. Generally, it's going to be pretty nice in terms of stats. Courtly Killer is interesting. Could try and like spike with that, but I think that's a little too. We got Relentless. Okay, down with that. I think we'll just play the troll here.
Take your best shot.
Yeah, this makes sense. If I had smaller creatures, I would think about not doing this, but I have to block it eventually. Now I probably have to start dealing with this. Which I don't love, but it's kind of necessary. Ugh, the Drain Blood definitely hurts. That's a bit tough. Oh, I guess we're on our way to Megasaurus, which is interesting. Yeah. Well, to be honest, I'm glad it's not this, because they just get a lot more value out of that. Jeez, this is getting scary though. But maybe, I mean, with this, I think I just need to go upgrade Jin. Block here. Reach, it's not great, but I think this is our best shot at trying to out-pressure them. If they have a removal spell for this, we might just be a bit too far behind. Yeah. Have to block here. They have another Zombify. That's going to be pretty tough for us to deal with. No, they do. Oh, no. Oh, God. Yeah, that's really hard to deal with. I mean, maybe we can buy enough time, and if they don't have removal for Jin. But, and the fact that they're thinking is good. It means that they don't have removal. Yeah, they're just playing all their big zombies. Okay. Alright, we've got a path here. And the path is try and win with Jin. And hope we've got enough to do it. Come on, no whammies, no whammies. Come on. I mean, Jin is actually strong enough to block something, but I think I have to play around another Drain Blood, because I'm pretty sure they have it. Okay, well, can't take 12, so I think we make this block first. I don't think they have anything, but honestly, I just always think about blocks in terms of like traps and stuff. Is there a way for them to gain enough life here to get above Jin? Yes. So I think we block here. What do you got? I know you don't have Flagrant Foul, thank God. Because you would have just fired it off. At least I don't think so. I mean, I guess you could just see how I block first. Okay, thank God we blocked that way, because we're going to have to fight the P-Foul and then attack through it. That actually might be enough. Damn. That was those two cards are actually a really good draw from our opponent. Okay. Well, let's see what upgrade we can get here. No! Oh, no. Oh, we needed any stat. Literally any stat would have done it. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. We played this perfectly, too. Alright, is there any way for us to live? Is the question on the swing back. I don't think so. And I don't think an upgrade does anything here. Damn. Of course we get the stat on that. Oh, that's so upsetting. Man, P-Foul and this. If it was just one, we win. They got a 9. Oh my god. Monman, you really had to do me like that? Oh, that's upsetting. Oh, god, literally the two cards. The two cards to do it. Oh, well, GG's. Well played. Very well played. Oh, that's just how it is. But really, really good match. Very, very close. So that means we're out, unfortunately. But it does mean that I'm. It's kind of the benefit of wanting to do something else. I really wanted to cast at least like the semifinals and the finals. So I think we're gonna try and arrange that. Don't quote me, but we'll see. Team LongTim did not get there, unfortunately. Vivian into Liliana is probably not a good matchup. But I kind of like Vivian because, like, if we had Overrun, obviously we win. But also, I just like, we can use the stats and all of that. And I think we played that pretty well. Anyway, thank you all for joining. Little bittersweet here, but I'm hoping I can cast the next few games, and I think that would be really fun. Thanks for sticking with it. And we'll have some more, I think, competitive content coming out soon. Best of luck on all of your end-of-season hopes. Really try to make at least top 20 again, but let me tell you, it's gotten a lot tougher in this last couple days. So thanks again for stopping by, and I'll catch you next time.